Hello, I just sat down to eat dinner and then I realized I wanted to kick off my vlog while my food cools off. So that's literally what we're doing. Welcome back to a new reading vlog. My name's Lachlan if you're new. And yeah, so I started reading Imaginary Friend by Stephen Chbosky. I don't know how to say that last name, but I got this from my library and I'm on the one. I'm only 2% in, so like I just started it, but I'm really liking it so far. I'll give you a better gist of what the book is about in our next update. But yeah, and then I'm also, let me go get the book I want to read. And then I'm still in the middle of Dragonfly and Amber, which is a really long book. It's book 2 in the Outlander, but I wanted to pick up these books in this reading vlog. So we have Meet Samantha, Samantha Learns a Lesson, Samantha Surprise, Happy Birthday Samantha, Samantha Saves the Day, and then Changes for Samantha. Which one's the Christmas one? Okay, Samantha Surprise. So that's book 3. So I do really want to get to these. I've been looking forward to reading them for a few weeks now. And I just feel like they remind me of Christmas, or like, you know, I mean, the Samantha movie is a Christmas movie. It's like one of my all-time favorite movies. I've rewatched it so many times. It's so good if you haven't watched it. And then also a disclaimer, this is literally my new favorite hoodie and it's so soft. I love it so much that I actually got 2. I got one to wear like constantly and like not be worried about if it gets stained. And then another one for like wearing out in public that's not stained. This is my at-home one. Does that sound crazy? It probably is, but like this sweater is so soft, like inside and out. I'm obsessed. So I had to get 2. And what I'm saying is if you see me wearing this in like a bunch of clips, I'm just saying it might happen. I'm not sure. But yeah, so that's my reading plans. I'm really excited for Imaginary Friend, the author of Perks of Being a Wallflower. Anyways, let's see. A young boy is haunted by a voice in his head. Single mother Kate Reese is on the run, determined to improve her life. Yeah, so really excited to continue this, and I'm super excited to read the American Girl story, Samantha, and then and then also to continue Outlander book 2. Is there anything else that on my radar? I want to buddy read a fan fiction with my friend Mel. I unboxed it. She binds fan fiction, and I need to pick that up, honestly. But yeah, that's my current reading plans, shenanigans. We're currently rewatching. Well, my husband hasn't seen SpongeBob ever. He's seen some of it, but not like most of these episodes. So I'm rewatching it with him, and I'm just like, it's just so good. So I'm gonna go eat my food. We're making chicken fingers, and then I have mac and cheese. Okay, so I was trying to figure out which book I wanted to, or which journal I wanted to use for my book journaling. And I think, so I was going to do this one because it's bigger. Like I don't know what size this is, but it's bigger. But this is going to be my planner for 2026. And I think aesthetically, this one goes better. Like with the color scheme. And like, this one is really pretty, but it's just too, it matches, but it almost clashes in a way because it's not the same color green. And I was going to use this one, but then I realized, like, no, I have this one. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And then these two save. So yeah, this one, reading, planning. This one's going to be more of like a journaling, planning type thing. Yeah, I'm excited. I think this is really pretty. Hello, I have a reading update. I have my mic clipped to the book. I'm going to try this out because I don't feel like getting up and getting my alphabet wand. I mean, it's not a wand, the broom, the alphabet broom. So I am, let's see, 105 pages into Unsteady by Peyton Corrine, and I'm really liking this. It's pretty corny and it's kind of insta-love. We're following Sadie Brown and Reese K. I forget his last name, but it starts with a K. Sadie is a 21-year-old college student. She's an ice skater and she also teaches ice skating. And she's like super empathetic. And she comes across this sad boy. I mean, he's described as being like the boy with sad eyes multiple times. And he's a hockey captain who was in some sort of accident. And I think he had a concussion and he has like panic attacks from it and stuff. And so she's like helping him through the panic attacks. They have a mutual interest in music and she plays music for him and like it gets him out of the panic attack. And it's very, very sweet. You know, you almost get like a toothache reading this in a sense, like a mental one of how sweet it is pretty quickly. So like it's like Insta obsession or whatever, but I'm just kind of taking it for what it is. I'm kind of having a good time with it. It's a little bit quicker than I was expecting, but again, it's only like a 300-page romance. Another thing I like about it is that it's a pretty quick read. I only sat down to read it once, so I read the first 100 pages pretty quickly, so that's great. And then, okay, I don't know how I feel about updating you about a different book while holding up that book, so I guess I'll just hold the mic. The other book I'm reading is called Imaginary Friend by Stephen Chbosky. This is an interesting book. It's a lot longer than I thought. I don't have the physical copy. I have it from my library, like the audiobook. And we're following all kind of multitudes of characters. We're following this boy named Christopher and his mother who escaped an abusive relationship. And they go to this town and like weird stuff starts happening. Christopher starts hearing voices. He's like hearing this person that they refer to as the nice man tells him that he needs to build a tree house by Christmas. So I think that's really cool because I didn't know it was like took place around Christmas time. And all of the people in the town they get this like itch start spreading among everyone. It's kind of a convoluted story. I'm not gonna lie. It's got some pretty weird elements. It's definitely got some like religious trauma. And I came across one line that just gave me a huge, huge ick because this young girl is having like this negative encounter, and the way that she is described is like, I was trying to say that the quote said she was screaming no, but her brain was screaming yes. It was icky. Okay, that's all I was trying to say. I said it the wrong way. And it was just like very icky, and I was like, oh my god, am I even going to continue reading this? But I am going to continue. It's just take me a lot longer to get through. I want to say I'm 50% through, which took me quite a bit to do. Oh, and then also you guys saw me unbox my little journal here. I'm actually going to start using this as my unofficial reading journal. So it's not going to be my tracker reading journal, which is separate. I'm loving this journal so much. Like, I've just been taking some notes. I don't want it to be like super aesthetic or anything like that. So I'm not going to put a ton of pressure on me for this journal. It's just something that I can like jot down things about books and not have it need to be aesthetic or anything. And then really quickly, because I don't have a ton of time for this update, but I did read the Pet Show SpongeBob SquarePants book. I got this at the dollar store, and I don't know, it was just kind of like a silly, goofy time. It's very short. I mean, it's a children's book. It's for grades 1 through 3. So yeah, I read that before bed. And then I also purchased this book on Macari, Mr. Fancy Pants. Listen, when I enjoy something, I really, really enjoy it, and I want to consume it in all facets possible. I'm going to read this at some point. I don't know if it'll be in this vlog, but Pet Show, that's a fun time.
The SpongeBob SquarePants DVD collection is available now.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Go, SpongeBob!
Everything is fine, but every 11 minutes of my life will be filled with misery.
Oh! Who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
SpongeBob SquarePants!
Absorbent and yellow and
Okay, so I'm almost done with Meet Samantha. There's a few scenes in here that I'm like, oh my god, I wish this was in the movie. Because at one point, she shoves Eddie's chewing gum into his hair. He's a jerk. Gonna continue. I'm almost done with this. And then I think I'm gonna try and read maybe the whole series today. Okay, I finished, and I'm going to read Samantha Learns a Lesson, all of them. I think I'm going to read all of them. So Nellie, I'm missing her hair bow. I never had them as a kid, but have them as an adult, and I'm obsessed. I think they're so cute. Okay, I'm on page 20, and already this one is off to a great start. We are discussing socioeconomic differences. Her friend Nellie is basically, I mean, she's in poverty, but she's worked in a factory, okay? So she hasn't gone to school. And so she's going to school, and like the teacher thinks she's dumb, and Samantha's like trying to help her, and she's like, hey, my friend has worked in a factory her whole life and hasn't gone to school, and she's falling behind, and I want to help her. I'm like, Samantha is a good friend, but then it's also like showing, you know, how people who are not wealthy don't have the upper hand, you know. And I don't know, I just think that this is it's a great book so far. That is not how the speech went in the movie. I'm so shooketh right now. Like, honestly, what in the world? What the hell-y? This is propaganda. This is factory worker propaganda. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about, but like, she basically like stands up against factories, and in the book, she doesn't. I'm about to finish this, and then I'm gonna start the next one. Okay, all I had to do was read another page and then see that they actually do call it out. So like, Nellie's like, hey, can I hear your speech? And then Samantha's like, sure. And then Nellie's like, cool, that's a cool speech, but it's all lies. And she's like, what do you mean? She's like, Nellie says, I used to work in a factory, Samantha. It's not like that. She's like, let me tell you how it really is. I swear these. Okay, so I retract my judgment. I judged too quick. But, so yeah, they do call it out. It's just in a different way. So, okay, we're back to business. Okay, here we go. Our girl Samantha is
standing on business
about the factory workers and the child labor and the horrible conditions people had to work in to make thread cheap. They paid us $1.80 a week. That's why thread is so cheap, Nellie says. I love Nellie so much. I love Samantha and I love their friendship and I just adore. If you haven't seen the movie, oh my god, please go watch it. It's so good. Anyway, I'm going to continue reading. I'm definitely going to binge this whole series today. Like, I'm obsessed. This quote always gets me in the movie as well. It says, I believe Americans want to be good. I believe we want to be kind. And if we are kind, I believe we will take care of the children. I believe we will take care of the children. End of story. It's not hard. Feed the children. My dog is here. She's kind of in the way a little bit. I'm gonna try and do this to where I'm gonna have to move the journal up a little bit. I'm gonna add a line. Okay, and then I'm gonna put the title there. I don't love how I set this up, but like, it's fine. Okay, I'm on book 5 now, and they go to a cozy log cabin, and I just like this page. It's page 18. They're talking about how the girls are all done with everything that they needed or wanted to do for the day, and it's only 11 a.m. And I'm like, oh my god, that's a dream. Watch the boatman fix the red canoe, press every flower they gathered the day before, finish embroidering a pillow, rearranged postcards, worked on jigsaw puzzles. They've ran out of indoor things to do because it's like rainy. They're having a summer thunderstorm. I just like the scenery, like the vibe of this one. It's like surprisingly pretty cozy. I like it. But yeah, after this I only have one more and then I'll be finished with the whole series. Okay, this one was really good, by the way, but I'm reading the part about like a look to the past. It's like teaching you about historical stuff. I love this section of the book. It says that in 1904, most of the America's frontier was gone. Railroads crisscrossed the country. The wilderness was disappearing and they wanted to save it. And then John Muir was like a forest protection advocate or whatever. I just think it's crazy because I'm like, oh, y'all think the wilderness was disappearing in 1904? I mean, obviously, America still has forests and wilderness, but like it's not protected in many places and it's not respected in America generally. Generally, most people don't give a rat's ass. I love this section so much. It talks about like how the rich people would go to their vacation homes and pretend that they're pioneers in the wilderness. And they would have like these really nice log cabins that were like really big. Like they would have like multiple cabins and they would travel with their maids and stuff like that. I love looking at the pictures. Okay, this is what my journaling page is looking like. I did note the part about Teddy Roosevelt being president in 1904, but he was an imperialist. So I'm about to start book 6 and I feel like this might be one of my favorites because this one includes the part that always makes me cry whenever I watch the movie. I'm excited to read this. About to see the SpongeBob movie. I have on my SpongeBob Crocs, my SpongeBob sweater. They're not actually SpongeBob Crocs, but I have like SpongeBob stuff on them. Zelda, are you gonna make room for Leia? What's that noise? What's the noise? Leia wants to lay on the bed. I have quite a few reading updates for you guys, but first off, just really quickly, since I feel like I already kind of went over my thoughts, I finished the Samantha series, and Samantha Learns a Lesson and Samantha Saves the Day are the two that I gave 5 stars. I feel like Samantha Learns a Lesson, and that one, the socioeconomic difference between Nellie and Samantha is emphasized, and I just really like how it was done. I think overall those 2 volumes just like really stood out to me as like my favorites, and I will definitely be rereading them. I'm really glad to physically own the series too. Like I just had the best time reading these, so highly recommend. Even if you don't like American Girl dolls, if you like anything like history related, I feel like you can enjoy them. They're really cute. And then guess who finally finished Dragonfly and Amber? Yeah, me. I did it. I finally finished this book. I've been reading it for all of November. I mean, November. All of December. I started it on, I think, November 29th. It was like the last week. It was definitely one of the last days of November I started this. And I did not think it was ever going to end. I really didn't. I was like, this book is so freaking long. The only reason I was even able to finish it is because I had the audiobook and I was not updating, but like doing my 2026 spreads for my reading journal. I'm thrilled with how it came out, by the way. I'm so excited for you guys to see that video. So if you haven't, it should go out before this reading vlog. So if you haven't watched it, I mean, I'm just like in love. Okay. I'm just so in love with the journal itself, but then also I just had the best time filming the process. I remember doing it in 2020, at the end of 2024, but I don't remember it being this fun. And I think it's because all year I've just been like looking forward to it, like looking forward to setting aside the time to do the spreads, and it was just so much fun. So yeah, I'm really, really happy with it, how it came out, and I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Before I finished Dragonfly and Amber, it started Malice by John Gwynn, because I put this on my winter TBR, and then I immediately was like, wait, no, I'm actually kind of like in the mood to pick that up. So I picked it up immediately after filming that video, and I'm so glad that I did, because I kind of spent the day with this book and I'm having a really, really good time. There are a lot of characters and there are a lot of point of views, but so far I am here for the high fantasy. I'm just in the mood for this kind of thing, for like a dude fantasy, a dude bro fantasy. No, I wouldn't classify this as a dude bro fantasy, but I'm sure that John Gwynn's audience is predominantly male, but you know, whatever. I don't care. I'm really enjoying this. So far, I'm just kind of like along for the ride. I really love the fireside type vibe to it. There's a lot of journeys, like the characters are like traveling and journaling. I almost said journaling. Traveling and sitting by the fire and telling stories and telling lore. And oh my God, that's my mailman. How exciting. Oh, I ordered new headphones, you guys. I've been using the same headphones since I think 2021, and they have pooped out on me, and I tried to order oh my God, hold on, stay on topic, Lachlan, but I'm really excited for the mailman coming. Okay, anyway, so yeah, the lore in this book is pretty interesting. I'm not like fully grasped on what the lore is, but I know that there was some kind of like star that fell out of the sky and things were made from it. The giants is a big part of this book. So there's giants like that are attacking man, and it's being seen as a bad sign that there's a looming war, because like the giants and men were at peace with each other, and there's all these like not monsters, but like creatures too. Like there's a white worm. What's it called? It's like this like monster worm thing. And there are dragons and stuff. Well, they're called druids, but I'm having a really great time with this. The main characters on the back are Corbin, Evnis, Veratus, and Nathair. I do wish that there were more female point of views. Like, well, there's only one. So I'm in the middle of the chapter. I am physically reading this, but I do have the audiobook, but this is not a book that I'm going to pop on the audio and read audibly. No, I have to have my eyeballs on the page, because there's just so many characters. There's so many different point of views that I would become so discombobulated, and I wouldn't even know what the hell's going on if I didn't have my eyeballs on the page. That's just who I am. I can't keep track audibly of this many characters and this many point of views, but I am enjoying it so far, so I will keep you posted. I want this to be my first book that I finish in 2026, my first book, and I don't really know if it's going to be a 5-star or not. I just wanted the vibe, okay, like the high fantasy and the journey, and you know, the fires and the creatures and the dragons and like everything, and that's what I'm here for. And then we do have a little unboxing here, and then also I don't even know, like I don't really have an update for my reading journal. I do want to update my reading journal in this vlog though, like for my 2025 stuff. So I think maybe I'll do that tonight. That would be a good plan. I also have a hair appointment. I haven't had my hair done since August, I think. It's been a pretty long time, and I'm going to get like a significant amount of it cut off and get my hair touched up. It's just been a while. It's something that I put off for a long time. And then I also started my 2026 planner setup, so I'm super excited. I have set up my weekly spread, so I'm pretty excited about that. So happy with it. It's like so gorgeous and pretty, and I'm just really in love. Okay, so let's do this unboxing really quick. Yay! This is my Patreon book club book for January, Dead of Winter by Darcy Coates. Let me give it a sniff. Oh my God, it smells so good. Yeah, that one smells good. She's fresh. She smells fresh off the press. And this is just a very nice paperback. I love this cover so much. I hope this is 5 stars. I will be vlogging that for Patreon. Okay, and then there's one other thing in here, which is related to one of my Christmas gifts. This is going to be my little SpongeBob, and it's just going to be SpongeBob dedicated. So it's not going to be like any other DVDs or anything like that. So I think I'm going to probably put some stickers on it, and yeah, but anyways, I have a whole like DVD haul that I wanted to show you guys. I got from Goodwill for $1. So cheap, and I got so many good DVDs. Oh my god, I'm just like so excited about it. I'm a DVD girly pop. Okay, I wouldn't say we lose internet a lot, but we do live in the middle of the woods, and sometimes it gets spotty, and then also sometimes like, yeah, I don't know. It'd be good to have like the DVD player, and I've already used it so many times, and so I'm like, I'm just happy. But anyways, that's my update. Let's see, this update has been almost 12 minutes. I don't think I have anything else to update you guys on. I'll keep you posted on my thoughts on Malice. Did I say Velour earlier? Velour is book 2. I'm definitely on Malice, book 1. Oh my god, I'm so excited for you guys to see my reading journal spreads. Having a great time with this. I'm so happy that I finished Dragonfly and Amber. I finished it while I was doing my reading journal, and actually it was like a lot easier to focus, to like actually pay attention to the book. I thought I wasn't going to be able to, because a lot of times it just becomes background noise, but I did a pretty good job paying attention. Don't ask me to repeat the things that happen in this book, because I mean, honestly, like a lot happens and then a lot doesn't happen, but I would say 3.5 stars. It's solid though. Like I'll probably round it up to 4-star on Goodreads, and then obviously like overall 5 stars for Samantha. And I haven't made any more progress on the hockey romance book that I was reading. Yeah, I need to get back to that. I've just been a little bit distracted with everything and Christmas and reading journal and high fantasy and all the good things. Let's open up these packages. I don't know what this one is. I don't remember what I ordered. Oh, this is another, so I have this thing that holds toys or plushies, and I got another one because I have a ton of keychains I want to put on it. Okay, this is the main thing I'm excited for. The cool thing too is that these were on sale. This is not what I thought it was going to be. This is the cordless lamp that I ordered. Where are my headphones? Dang it. I thought this was going to be... Okay, it hasn't arrived yet. Dang it. I was so excited. Headphones have not arrived yet. This is a cordless lamp though that I can use for whenever I'm journaling and the sun goes down. I don't have to turn on my overhead light. I abhor it. Like I don't ever want to turn on that light. It's so bright, and then it also emits a horrible shadow. So this is the lamp. It's super pretty. Oh, and it even came with a freaking bulb. That's really nice. So this is rechargeable. And then this is the lamp base. But yeah, I really thought this was gonna be my headphones. So does it go? No, it has to go this way. Yeah. Anyways, headphones will arrive later today. So I opened up the package. I did not know that it was gonna be my headphones. So I opened it. But I got my hair cut. We're all done up now. So anyway, I'm really excited for these headphones because these are not cutting it. They're not cutting it. at all. These are the AirPods noise canceling, and they leave like, what's it called? They make my ears break out. I'm not allergic. It's just that, I don't know. I guess it's because I wear my headphones for probably, I would say like 11 to 12 hours a day. Easy, honestly, sometimes more. Like sometimes it's just like as soon as I wake up, I put on headphones, and then after work, if I need to edit, I wear headphones. So I wear headphones pretty much 24/7, especially when I'm working, I wear headphones. So anyway, how many times did I just say the word headphones? I'm ready to open up these headphones. I'm excited. The case is black. I was kind of hoping it would be purple, but whatever. Look how pretty. And then it comes with this. I guess this is like to charge them. Anyway, they're really, really pretty. They're lavender. I like lavender. These feel really nice. Yeah. I had a pair of Bose headphones years ago. They were not that comfortable after wearing them for like 6 hours, and so I ended up switching to the Apple. But these are a big improvement since the last time I owned Bose headphones. Huge improvement, and they were on sale. I got them 50% off, so I'm really happy about that. This pig's name is Barnabas. Does he look like a Barnabas though? I feel like I want to give it a her name. I mean, he kind of looks like a he, but like, does he look like a Barnabas, or should we rename? Let me know if you have any names. Okay, I know I want to sit down and journal. I want to update my reading journal for the books I've read. I might have the book covers somewhere. Before I get started, I want to start this movie, the Samantha American Girl holiday movie. This thing also comes with a little remote, so I'm gonna test that out really quick. So I always have something on in the background. Whenever I'm doing journaling, I try not to have an audiobook because it tends to become like background noise. Oh, it's on off. Okay, so
it all began one day last April. I was living with my grandmother.
Okay, this is crazy. I have the exact amount of spaces for books that I read. Technically, the Samantha books, I'm putting one space, but it was a collection of books. If I were to put every cover, every volume, then I obviously wouldn't have space. But the exact amount of books, if I condense that into one, because technically it's a collection and there's volumes, so it can be combined into one. But yeah, the exact amount of books. I still have to go back and put all my ratings. That's something that I need to get better about doing in 2026. This is so exciting. All my books are near. Well, I need to print some covers. I have some missing. And then I need to update my Cozy Coven spread and then my DNF spread. Okay, so these are all the books that I DNF'd in 2025. This was the first book I tried reading in 2025. It was not anything like I was expecting. I like science, but this is like, it was, yeah, I don't know. I didn't like it. Project Hail Mary by Andy Weir. Also, The Immortal Dark wasn't an intentional DNF. My library hold expired and then I didn't get to finish it. So I marked it as read on Goodreads, but I did not finish that book. I don't know if I'm going to pick it back up though. I just don't really have the desire to. Some of these were not really like Enigma. I just wasn't vibing with it. The Paris Apartment, I thought there were too many perspectives and I just couldn't get into it. The Housemaid's Secret, I just wasn't liking it. And then I looked up like how her books are so similar to that one author, and I don't know, I'm just like, I don't really care to read anymore Frida McFadden. I did read The Housemaid. It was okay. Maybe one day I'll pick it back up, but I've not really heard good things other than The Housemaid. So if you have a favorite of hers that you recommend, let me know. And then Deep End, I wasn't liking it. I tried reading it for so long and I didn't like it. Salem's Fall, it was written kind of like very generative AI, and then the author does use Gen AI in her social media posts, so I just was like, all right. And I do think the cover AI, that's just my opinion, you're allowed to disagree with me. And then Vicious by V.E. Schwab, couldn't get into it. I felt like one of the characters should have had like a villain origin story, and then with one of the characters dying, but then they came back to life, and that's not a spoiler, that's like part of the plot of the book, the main thing. Anyway, it's, yeah, if you've read it, then you know what I'm talking about. And then Kiss the Villain, don't really think I'm going to read any more of her new stuff. Rena Kent, that's a pen name, by the way. I'll read her backlist, but her new stuff I probably won't. And so I think that's everything I DNF. There might be one or two missing, but I'm pretty sure this like covers it. Also, I find this pretty satisfying. In 2026, I'm not going to show the covers of the book. I'm just going to like keep a track, like a list of them. And then my Cozy Coven spread, I hate how the writing was in this one. Absolutely hate it. But this is what it looks like. It's fine. It's pretty satisfying seeing all 12 books. I didn't include any like bonus buddy reads or anything like that. I just included the official reads, like the ones that were voted for. So starting off, we had All the Missing Pieces, or no, God of Malice was January, and then February was All the Missing Pieces, and then March was Devil of Dublin. April, I think, was Desire in His Blood. My favorite out of all of them is obviously Night in the Moth, no question about it. And then Very Secret Society of Regular Witches. I think next I want to do Winter TBR spread. Okay, this is the most like me thing. I had to take a break to have a little snack. So I got some mac and cheese and then Cheez-Its. I'm gonna have a little snack. If you haven't watched my 2026 journal setup, you should go watch it because my setups are really, really cute. Okay, I was going for a Sailor Moon celestial theme because I don't have any like snowy, wintry stickers or washi tape or anything. I feel like this is kind of wintry. I'm sorry, my dog's trying to get out of my room because my husband's cooking. Leia, stop. Anyway, yeah, I really like how this turned out. It's kind of like purpley and blue, which goes with the theme of all of the books that are on my winter TBR. Well, not all of them, but most of them are like blue covers or like purpley blue. Why is this page like wonky? Okay, that's how that turned out. I think it's cute.
To the gypsy